Hello, YouTube friends. Today's tips and tricks is going to be how to evolve manors using a large SenetEr block. Just as an example, I've done it down here. We've given the long row of houses on a SenetEr block a third god using the temple complex and a Senate house. And we've evolved a lot of them up to stately manors, which is the highest that you can get with a manor. We've also used the SenetEr block to evolve a palatial estate, but that's a little trickier. But I'm going to show you how to do it in the block that we built for the large SenetEr block video. We're going to ask the bazaar lady to buy a luxury good, because you're going to need that. You're going to need a third god. We're going to build a temple to Ra here along here. So they're going to provide kind of backdoor access to these houses along this row. And we're going to also supply it a Senate house, and that'll also provide backdoor access. A very nice thing to do, of course, is to build a loop around a temple complex and back two SenetEr blocks up against it so that the long rows are up against the temple complex. And you can use this road ring here to give the third god and the Senate house. And you can also use it to control the food that these houses get. I've got bazaars here giving the second food to just these houses along the outside of the temple complex. That is a trick I learned from Anakin. So now that these houses are getting supplied here, would soon evolve if it had room to expand to. So it's important, if you're going to be using a large SenetEr block to evolve manors, that you have statues here on the corners instead of gardens. Because what will happen is this house will evolve on its own without you controlling it. Same thing in the corner. They'll spring out and make a manor before you want to. We've got 7% unemployment. So manor housing, I think, is the best way to control unemployment. So if I'm running a mission that allows for manors, I will usually set up the temple complex to SenetEr block configuration so that I can evolve manors to control unemployment rather than dumping down work camp farms and other unsightly things that don't fit into the character of a real city. So we'll just skip ahead until the bazaar has luxury goods, and then we'll start evolving manors. Unemployment is at 10%. So I'm going to remove this statue just to show you what would happen if we didn't have it there. So that would have happened kind of without your consent, without having the blocking statues in the corner. You can see this is already up to a stately manor. It's the highest evolved that you can. And that's dropped our unemployment to 9%. So the way you evolve manors in a large SenetEr block is to go to a group of 3 houses. The 2 outer ones should be fancy residences and ready to evolve. And then you just delete the house in between them, and they'll both spring towards each other and create a manor. You can see that they've already evolved up to elegant and all the way up to stately. Our unemployment is now 6%. We'll evolve the other 2. So we take a group of 3 and delete the middle one. And there you have manors. And there you have manors. So we've just used a large SenetEr block to evolve 7 stately manors along the long side of a large SenetEr block. And this is how I like to control unemployment, and it is how I like to get manors into my games. I hope you get to use this in your own games. Thanks for watching.